Hey guys, Kojik the Third back here for a new, I don't know, kind of series, or I don't know, another discussion, I guess. Let's see. So today we're doing Deadline on GTA. This is kind of one of my requests in the comment section, so I can do some GTA videos. So I've decided to do the adversary mode, Deadline. If you guys never played Deadline before, it's pretty much like Tron. I mean, it's been out for a while. It's pretty fun. I like it. You play as a guy on a bike, I guess, and you try and kill people with your line. But you also have to try and maneuver against other people's lines while also trying not to knock into your line or stopping. That's pretty much the name of the game. And you also have power-ups such as you have the speed boost, you got the bunny hop, and you got the you got the thing where it like slows down time or something, I guess. I don't know. Oh, that was a quick maneuver. Let's see. What are we here to talk about today? Let's see. Any stories? First of all, if you guys enjoy this episode or new series, I guess, of Deadline or GTA, just random moments, I guess, slap that like button down below. Subscribe for more if you want more, I guess. Dislike it if you don't want more. If you don't like the video, that's telling me that you don't like the series. So it's not like you're being mean. Just telling me some new stuff. Anyways, what should I talk about? What stories do I have to share? Let's see. I don't know. I mean, I gotta get some feedback for you guys on. Gotta get some feedback from your comment section to like see what I need to, or what I should talk about and stuff. You know, what should I talk about? Should I talk about stories? Well, I just put some gaming stuff on the screen. Should I talk about what's actually going on in the game? Like this is the whole point of the comment section. You're supposed to tell me what I should or shouldn't do. Obviously, try and keep negative, like I don't know, reviews off. I mean, if you want to say the game is trash, please don't say the game is trash. Just give this video a dislike, I guess. And yeah. So let me talk about some. So I guess I can talk about some stories, I guess, I had in school. Yeah, okay, I guess I can do this. So, if you don't know me, which hopefully most of you don't know who I am, because that'd be a little weird, in school, I'm kind of like the kid who never gets in trouble. I've always done, most of the stuff I've done in my life, I've done with, precaution. I've tried not to do a lot of bad stuff. I have really tried to put my heart and soul into this. But there are those few exceptions where, like, hey, I'm in middle school, we're kids, or I guess we're teenagers, that's what we do, we get into trouble. So, yeah, I'm gonna tell you the story of how, or I guess I'm gonna tell you multiple stories, I guess, of how I got in trouble in some cases, or just got talked to, I guess. So, I guess I can start in the gym. So, 6th grade gym, I was obviously in gym class. We were doing like some exercises for the first thing. This kid across from me, he's like, hey, or I don't know, he's like, hey, check this out. And I'm like, what? Like, as we're doing like, I don't know, push-ups, stretches to get ready for the rest of the gym class, I guess. So he shows me his hands, and I don't know, it's like a quarter, I guess, or it's some kind of money. It's like a dime or a quarter, something like that. So he takes the quarter and throws it at me, right? Or I'm pretty sure it's a quarter. I'm gonna refer to it as a quarter, but I'm not 100% if it was a quarter, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, he takes the quarter, he throws it at me. Oh Jesus. Oh yes. Oh okay. I barely survived that. If you were looking at the game clip, I just barely survived that. Anyways, so yeah, he throws it to me. Like he throws the quarter at my face, hits me in the face. Obviously, I'm like, oh wow, that was sucky, I guess. I don't know, quarter hit me in the face. It's not really that bad. Gym teacher comes over to me. He says, hey, what do you have below you? I'm like, what? Oh, it's a quarter. And he's like, yeah, it's mine now. I'm like, that's fine, dude. Take it. It's not my quarter. And he's like, oh no, okay, so now you're back talking me. And I'm like, no, I'm not back talking. I'm just saying you can have the quarter. It's not mine. It's the kid's over there. And he turns to the kid and he says, is this your quarter? And he's like, nope, not my quarter. And then he points me and he says he just took it out of his pocket and threw it at me. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And like, at the time, it was like, it wasn't like me and him were like bad friends. We're just like we weren't even bad friends. We were good friends. Like not even like we weren't best friends. We just were kids who hung out in gym class pretty much. And I guess he was just doing it just for fun. I guess I don't know. I mean it was only. I mean I'm in summer right now. We're about to go back to school, so my recording schedule might be a little weird, I guess. But I mean it's probably not gonna stop me that much. I just realized I still have 10 lives, and everybody else either has 5 lives or 1 life left, especially Minecraft Magic. So dang, he's probably gonna be killed off the fastest. I'm gonna bet it right now. He's gonna be killed off the fastest. I bet you. Anyways, back to the story. So yeah, he says no, he took it out of his pocket and threw it at me. Ooh, I'm gonna have to cut that out, or I might leave it in. I don't care. Oh, he got taken out. I predicted that pretty truly, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, he's like, yeah, he threw it at me, and the gym teacher's like, oh, well, look, he was lying, and I'm like, I'm not lying. It was his. I literally like go down to the floor. I get the quarter. I give it to him, and I'm like, here, have the quarter, please. It's not my quarter. And he's like, oh, you're still back talking, huh? And I'm like, I'm not like. I was about to say like, dude, I'm not back talking. But then I was like, but if I say that, he's gonna think that I'm back talking even more. So I'm like, so I was gonna say that, but then I'm like, okay, I won't back talk anymore. But I just want to let you know that that is not my quarter. I pick it up, hand it to him, and I say, here's the quarter. I'm sorry that I took it out, or I'm sorry that you thought that I did that. And he's like, oh yeah, you better be sorry, you made a disruption for the class. And I was about to get so mad, because the reason why he stopped the class was because this other kid threw a quarter at me, and then the gym teacher took like 5 minutes to explain to everyone, not even to explain, just making a scene. He's like, you see kids, and this is why, or he's like, this is why you shouldn't, I don't know, this is why you shouldn't play fun in the gym. We have certain times for playing fun in the gym. And I'm like, I'm just staying quiet. I'm not even looking at him straightly. I'm just looking down on the ground. I'm not saying anything because I don't want him to make it even more ruckus. And I'm like, okay, I won't do it anymore. I'm sorry. And he's like, yeah, you better be. So then he gets back to the class, and yeah, and then the friend across from me, he's like, hey, dude, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for that to get so out of hand. And I'm like, hey, that's fine, but hey, can you do me a favor, and during lunch, can you give me something? Because we did know each other in lunch, and he was like, yeah, sure. So that was kind of the end of the story. If you wanted to know what he gave me a brownie, one of those cosmic brownies, and it tasted so good. So it was kind of worth it. I really didn't like get in trouble, like anything put on my permanent record. I just got talked to, I guess. So yeah, that's the end of that story. I'm not sure if that was a thrilling story for you guys, but I don't know, it's just one of those things. Let's see, what's another story? I really need to like come up with like scripts or something. I really need to come up with these things. Alright, this is a weird story, I guess. This is like kind of my random moments, not even my random moments, just random moments that happened randomly, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so this was a long time ago, like maybe a couple months ago, and I died. That's not good. This is like a couple months ago, I guess. We were at the pool, because I used to live in an apartment complex, but now I don't live in an apartment complex. I live in a house. Awesome house. I like it, I guess. Anyway, so we're at the pool, and I guess we're like swimming and stuff. We're having a good time. We're throwing like I don't know. We had a beach ball there. Like it was a pretty good pool. Like it was owned by it was owned by somebody, but like they were pretty cool with us and stuff, and they actually had like free stuff out there. Like there was a bunch of beach balls and stuff. They had a tennis court. It was like one of those clubhouses. Like yeah, it was a clubhouse pretty much. And yeah, so we were hanging out in the pool. We were throwing the beach ball around. We were doing some stuff. And the way the pool was set up is like there was the pool, and then there was like some grassy area, and then it was like a small like black gate pretty much. Nothing like too big, but just something to keep out like people from other like apartment complexes, because you're supposed to have a key to get in, but I guess sometimes like you jump the fence. I don't know. Oh, and I'm dead. That's not good. So, yeah, so they jumped the fence and stuff. What did they do? yeah, so when they jump the fence and stuff, yeah, I guess they jump the fence, they get in the pool for free, I guess. I don't know, something like that. But that's pretty much the way for the fence. But anyways, we were looking outside the fence pretty much. We were looking outside the fence area, and I just like this is one of those moments where like I think to myself like, wow, wow. Like it's just one of those moments where like you can't really say anything, but you have it on your mind for so long. So we were looking outside the gate because, like I said, there's a black gate. And there's this old guy, he looks like Santa Claus, like he has a white beard, he is fat, and he comes in, oh, yeah, I killed him, that was funny. He comes into the gate, and he's like, what are you kids doing in here? And we're playing in the pool, and he's like, get out! Like, screaming at the top of his lungs. Like actually screaming, not like yelling, not like being nice and say, hey, he's not saying like, hey, can you get out of the pool? No, he was screaming at the top of his lungs, get out. And then, I don't know, this is kind of like one of those, not really sad stories, not really one of those interesting stories, it's just a story. So I guess my parents come out, everybody else's parents come out and like tell the guy to back off, why are you yelling at little kids? If you got a problem, talk to the adults, don't yell at the kids, you know, stuff like that. And then, oh, that guy almost killed me, and, oh, I can't believe I didn't get him. Oh, that was pretty close. Anyway, so yeah, they talked to him, and apparently what he wanted, so apparently his house, or like his apartment was right next to the pool, and he had his bike out like in his patio, and apparently it got stolen. So then when he came over to us, he thought that one of us stole it, because we had like a lot of our bikes, I guess. It really wasn't like a bike thing, it's just we had a lot of bikes. Like I had my bike, a couple of my friends had some bikes, just something like that. And so I guess since he thought we had a lot of bikes, then we must have had his bike. So he was yelling at us and stuff, and the parents calmed him down and said like, hey, they didn't steal your bike, we don't know what happened to it, we'll keep an eye on it, like trying to be like cool even though this guy is freaking retard, just, I don't know, just running into the pool. He didn't run into the pool, like he came in, like he he was like, I don't know, he just was banging on the gate pretty much and doing weird stuff like that, but we all got it sorted out. He apologized, so it's not like he was like an old creep, but yeah, that's one of those, like I said, it's just one of those things where like, I don't know, like you get mad at, but really like you don't really know what to say. It's just one of those things where you like, I don't know, just one of those moments in your life. Anyway, so that kind of concludes it up for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let's see. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe for more. If you didn't like this episode, or this series, I guess, just give it a dislike, pretty much. Yeah, ooh, I won. Hooray. And, yeah. Got $5,000. That's kind of a lot of money. Oh, I'm almost rank 194. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, stuff like that, and goodbye.